7:16. Oh, that's right, it's a 6-hour difference. That's right, man. Sometimes I am just an idiot. That's right. So it took off at 7:16. So I guess we should get into this plane around 6:30 in the morning. Because it'll probably take us about a half an hour to, get in, start it up, set the flight plan, back up, get to the gate. But we can always adjust the time. But let's do 6:30 a.m. Yeah, because it did take off at 7:16 in the morning. And the runway we're supposed to be using is 2C, which, if I had to make my guess, I would say it's probably this runway. Yeah, right there. That's in the middle. That's 2C. So we got a little bit of a trek. Good thing we have some blue lines on the ground we can follow. All right, we got our mouse working. We got, let's see here, 38,000 feet up in the air. Let's see here, 37,000 to Nikki, and then from Nikki we take the 38,000. All right, we can do that. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay. I saw Miami, and I'm like, Miami? What the? It's gonna be dark in this airplane. Yes, sir. Oh, it's so dark. Good thing I know where all the buttons are, and all the switches to turn all the lights on. Hang on, my phone went beep real quick. Let me check my phone, make sure it's nothing for one of my kids for tomorrow for school. That's right, schools are closed tomorrow. That's right. What am I worried about? All right, let me do some lights real quick. They're not going to turn on just yet, but I want to get them ready. So this here is for the glare shield. This one back yonder is for the upper and lower pedestal. And then we got captain lights. And instrument. And I think these are instruments here, I think. But we'll turn on both, and then we'll just turn the floodlights off when we need to. Yeah, see, I thought I heard my phone beep. It just beeped. Who be beeping on me? I wish people leave me alone. Stop playing on my phone. It's Ring doorbell. They have this neighborhood feature on Ring doorbell where people can leave messages and shit. All right, let's see here. Let's go here. Let's get the chocks on. Let's get the gateway connected. Let's open up this door here. GPU is already connected, so let's go ahead and activate. So here's the ground power. So batteries are right up here. They should be, at least. I think these are it. Yep. And let's turn on the available external power. So you turn on the 3 battery switches, 1, 2, 3, and turn on the external power. Now eventually we're going to get this up top here. Anything with white lettering is going to be pushed in to get rid of the white lettering. We're not going to do a lot of it now, but we will as time goes on. All right, let's set our nav lights on. And let's set our smoking sign and our seatbelt sign. Let's go ahead and get our flight management system ready to interact with. So let's push in it. And we're just going to enter KBNA. And then KRSW. All right, and we're not going to push enter yet. We're going to go back up top here. We're going to turn this here knob to heading STS. Then here's nav1. Let's put this on nav. Let's come over yonder to this one. That's nav2. Let's put that on nav. And let's put this one on 3. That is nav3. So now that's going to take a few minutes to line up our IRS. You see how it says align IRS? That's a good sign. Let's push the clear button. Now let's come up top and push this button on the top right. Push return. Now the button third from the bottom right next to align IRS. Let's click that and that will align our system. Miami is our alternate airport. Now if you want to change the time it takes to align the IRS, that's done in this settings right here. So I have it on short. I think it's like 5 minutes. Realistic's like, I think like 10 or 15, I think. But I have it on short. You know, I have it on kilograms, meters, and hectopascals versus pounds, feet, and inches of mercury. You know, link instruments is on, nose wheel steering's on. You know, default thruster reduction, I have that at 1500 feet. I don't have any thrust levers, so, you know, I don't worry about that. I will be coming in here to the weight and balances here soon, but not just yet. I'm very close to going into that system, though. I just need to do a few more things over here. So let me put our flight ID in. So that's NKS 373. Our initial cruising altitude is going to be 37,000 feet. We are going to go up to 38,000, but we have to cross a certain waypoint first. So let's put 37,000 in for now. Our cost index is 27. Our average wind for cruising tonight, it's a direction of 250, and it's 119 knots. Wow. It's been very windy lately. All right, this is all set up. Let's go to mode. Let's go to descent forecast. And let me plug in under the wind information section of our official flight plan. Let's plug in some altitudes and some wind. So at 31,000 feet, we're looking at 245 for the direction. And 96 for the knots. And we got 20,000 feet. That one we're looking at 256 and 60. And let's put in 10,000 feet. So we got 10,000, 261 and 29. 261. Now, if our navigation was finished lining up while we were in this screen, you would see the words over top of the numbers here. It would fill in, you know, it would say like nav. There we go. GPS summary. Yo, what's up, Elmer? I'm doing pretty good. How you doing, bro? So you see how it now says GPS primary. So now we can hit clear. We should get another pop-up here momentarily. All right, we got to put in 29 here. Yeah, man, I'm doing good. Just doing this here flight for Sunday night. And then, all right, we can hit clear. We'll fill in Fort Myers, Florida. We'll fill this in before our descent because that's more likely going to change. Yeah, man, I'm doing pretty good. How you doing? Just sitting here. I'm going to do this flight, and then I'm going to eat some dinner. And I think that'd be the only flight I'm going to do tonight. I did one this morning. I kind of want to play another game tonight. I started playing We Happy Few. And I think Resident Evil 2 is coming out on Xbox tonight on the Game Pass, so I have to look into that. So I'm excited for that. All right, so let's go ahead and put in some weights here. So according to the official flight plan, our fuel block is 11.9. So let's come here, and that's close enough to 12. I'm just going to type in 12. That's what it's going to be. because I'm making it that. Let's see, we're supposed to have 197 people on board tonight. So let's click on passengers. Let's click on that. And let's type 197. Let's click confirm. And let's go to cargo here. And man, these people have some heavy shit. That's for sure, man. 4.9 kilograms. Lord, I don't know what they're taking with them to Florida, man. You don't really need much. You just need some suntan lotion and a towel. The towel's optional. You can usually get that while you're there, but definitely some suntan lotion, some sunglasses, and some shorts. That's all you need for Florida. All right, so takeoff weight according to SimBrief is 119. We're at 112, but our zero fuel weight is 7,000 kilograms lighter. So there we go. All right, let's click apply. All right, that's all good. Let's come over here, and I believe, if I remember correct, I think we can bring our flight plan in on this joint here. So that's good, man. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. So if we click on menu, we can click on ACARS. I already have my SimBrief info. We can click next to SimBrief, and it should bring it in for us. All right, let's go to flight plan. Yep, there we go. Yes, sir. And it'll save some typing. We do have to put in our departure, so let's come up here. Let's click on SID. And we're supposed to be leaving on 2 center. And we should be leaving on Tippin 3. So let's go down to Tippin 3. And Braxton is our transition. Let's click this insert on the left here. All right, Tippin 3, Braxton, Lay-in, Goons. Then we should have Bullseye, right? Then we should have Nikki, that's right. And then Player, that's right. And then we got to put in our arrival. So let's click the button next to KRSW. Now let's come up here and click star. And we are actually doing the tiny transition with Player as the transition point, and we're doing the RNAV for runway 6. And we're just doing final, so let me look at the chart, because I don't know, we're running on a different AirAC system than I'm looking at right here. So let me just, oh yeah, okay, Pints, Soki, Lenp. Is Lenp in here? No. Okay, so if I do Pints, that means I have to get rid of another. So, all right, no, we're not going to have any, we're not going to choose any of those. Okay, so let's click return. Oh, we didn't save it, motherfucker. We didn't save it. Tiny, Player. All right, insert. Now we should be good. All right, we got to make sure there's no discontinuities. Let's come up here to map. Let's lower. Let's get rid of that. And let's come up here. Let's put this on plan, and let's change this to 30. We're almost ready to get the APU going. And then we can get out of here. All right, so we got the flight plan up. Let's just click on this up arrow and look at our flight. We should be good. That we need to get rid of there. All right, so see how it's all like discombobulated here? So after Pastor is Lenp. So here's what we do here. So let's click the clear button down here on the bottom right. we got to get rid of the vector first. Then we can click clear again, and then we can get rid of the flight plan discontinuity. And then we can get rid of, let's see here, we can get rid of this one lengthy here. And then click on that. Now we are good. Now our flight plan is connected, see? Here's the runway here, and then we have this over to the right, you know, if we need to do a go around. So very good. So that's all done. Let's go ahead back to init, and let's click on the next page button. And our fuel block is 12, so let's do that. 12. All right, let's come over here, and actually let's get rid of the gateway and the chocks. That door is closing. All right, our zero fuel weight is 100.8. So let's put that in here. 100.8. And let's come up here and click this button here. And our zero fuel weight center of gravity is 24.6. So let's plug that in, 24.6. All right, before we continue, let's turn on the APU. So we're gonna click on this fuel button here. And then we're gonna come down here and turn this on. We're gonna wait a few seconds. And then we're gonna click that start button. And we're gonna come over here to APU bleed and turn that on. While we're over here, we might as well arm the emergency lights and do a little test. All right, that all works very good. All right, so back down here, so we got everything set up now on the init page. We just need to go to takeoff page, and we need to get our V speeds. So to do that, first, let's contact the ATC and make sure we can get this runway first. Hopefully they'll allow us. All right, enable ignore weather at this airport. Yep. And I want to depart straight out. So give me my 2C.
Nashville ground NKS 373 with Sierra request taxi for takeoff, departing straight out.
NKS 373 taxi to and hold short of runway 2 center using taxi.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, Bahamas is cool, man. I did that this morning. That's where I flew. Sorry, I'm just now seeing your message. Yeah, I flew from Fort Lauderdale to the Bahamas today, man. It was fun. Giga Chad not doing his job.
Taxi to and hold short runway 2 center via taxiway Charlie cross runway 31 Delta Foxtrot Hotel NKS 373.
All right, so that's all done. We got 2C. So now that we got our clearance, let's come over here. And let's go to here. Let's click on runway length. There's little dots here. Come down here to the bottom left. Let's click on that. That's our runway length in meters. Is it dry or is it raining out right now? Ice, we're a little bit below the threshold for that. Well, actually, let's turn it on and see how it operates. Let's click on here, and then let's turn it off and see what it does to our V speeds. Yeah, I mean they're exactly the same. All right, so we got 134, 136. 134. 136, and this V2 speed that will change when we change our speed up top here. So all right, APU is running. Let's go ahead and disconnect the external power. Let's go ahead and get rid of that GPU unit. Alright, and we'll get ready for backup here momentarily. Let's go ahead and finish cleaning up everything over here. So, okay, turn on the ground control flight recorder, turn the galley shed lights, come here. Now that the IRS is aligned, we can operate the pitch switches, you know, the glare shield switches and yaw dampener. Let's turn on the probe heat and the window heaters. Let's turn the master oxygen on. We're getting ready to back up, so let's put on our beacon light. And that is all good there. It's all gravy. Let's go ahead and set this to -5. Our V2 speed is 150, so let's add 15 to that. Oops. So that'll be 165. Just about ready to back up. Let's come here and put -5 for decision height there as well. Let's put GigaChad on plan. Let's click constraint for him. Let's do constraint for us as well, but we need to put ourselves in the right mode. And let's put our flex down to 59. Alright, that's good for now. Let's back up and then we can get the rest of that shit fixed. So let's go ahead and come over here. And let's click on this little plug here and click the back button. And let's release our parking brake. You can see our brake pressures right here. So it's got, now it says 0. Oh, we are in icing range, so we might as well put our icing equipment on. We're taking off. We'll put that on. Actually, let's put that on now, I guess. We got engine. Oh, I guess the engine has to be on. So, all right, we'll turn that on here momentarily. Wow, it is raining. Interesting. Might be snowing, actually. All right, and we need to go back, I think this way. Nope. This way. Yeah, Miami to the Bahamas is cool, though. That's a nice little flight. Not too long of a flight, but it's definitely fun to look at. They got a lot of good scenery to look at on that flight. All right, let's turn the ignition to start A and B, and let's just back up a little bit more. Yeah, that's good. Let's click stop here before we run into something. Let's put our parking brake back on. We can also tell it's on because the brake pressure right here is up past the green. Let's click on the rest of our fuel pumps. So, anything with white lettering, you need to get rid of the white lettering, so that's what we're doing there. All right, let's come here, and I guess we'll just start engine 1 first. So click arm. You gotta wait for N2 to get up a little bit, close to 15 or so, and then we can put on the fuel. Let's come right here, put our fuel on. I love the way these engines sound when they're first starting up, man. They sound so freaking good. Yeah, let's come over here and change some of our settings for takeoff and see if anything changes here. So it is wet, and we are going to have anti-ice on. Oh, look at that. So 126, 129, and 135. So 126, 129. Let's start our second engine first, though. That is interesting. All right, let's get the second engine on. All right, so 126, 129, and our V2 speed is going to be what, 150 now? Yeah, 150. All right, let's come down here and turn on our... All right, weather looks like it's turned on there. We just got to turn system. Let's go to system 1. Yeah, no worries, man. Hang for as long as you can or as short as you can. It's all good. All right, let's turn our transponder to TARA and put this on above. And let's put our flaps and slats down to 15. So the first one is slats. Now we're doing slats and flaps, and we got to change our trim here. Let's see what the trim says. So that's saying 1.3 up. All right. Let's check our METAR here. All right, so we got 1.3 up, and then we got to adjust our METAR as well. So let's do 1.3 up. All right, that's close enough. And we got 1025. So let's plug in 1025 here. Alright, let's change, let's turn the gain down a little bit and tilt this a little bit more. Alright, and let's turn the weather down a little bit on our map. Alright, so we are ready to roll. So let's go ahead and put on our, let's put this on continuous relight. That. Let's put on our strobe lights because it's dark as shit outside. Let's put on taxi lights, and we can put on our wing lights because it's dark. Let's turn off the APU. And let's go. Let's release our parking brake. Let's get some fuel so we can start moseying on over to runway 2C. I got live weather on, man. This is crazy that it's like so foggy and like bullshit outside over here. I don't know if it's wet or not, to be honest. Like, I thought I saw some shit coming down, but I might be wrong. Forgot to put the icing equipment on. Oh no! Oops. Come back, airplane. Come back to the light. Come back to the light. Go towards the light, airplane. God, I just took my eyes off for 1 second. Oh, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Oh. I don't have the patience to set up another airplane. Thank you, baby. Thank you, sugar. Yeah, I don't know if it's wet outside or not. I can't tell. I thought I saw some stuff coming down, but I can't tell. Boy, this taxiway is making me nervous, man. You see it like bumping around and shit? Well, I sure hope we don't bump around like that when we're taking off, because that is bad news bears right there. We'll probably wind up nosediving into the runway. I'm trying not to go fast. I'm trying to keep it around 10 knots. You got some crazy weather in Nashville right now. Now, granted, oh yeah, it's dark there too now. So this probably is pretty close to what it'd be looking like, I would think. I mean, I know this is not real life, but it's dark right there now in Nashville too, because it's, you know, they're only an hour behind me, and right now it's 7:52 where I'm at, so I know it's got to be dark where they are. Alright, we're almost where we need to be. Let's turn our brake fans on. We forgot to turn them on. And let's set our auto brake to max for takeoff. Oh, it's snowing. No shit. Snowing in Tennessee. Whoa, look how fast we're going. Jesus Christ. I had no idea we were going that fast. Well, that wasn't ground speed. That was just true airspeed. Ground speed, we're doing about 23 right now. Alright, meantime, we can click on nav. We can also click on profile. And let me look at our departure here, and I don't think we have any altitude constraints now. We got 0.0 altitude constraints, so I'll adjust the altitude as we're climbing. You know, once we click the autopilot, I'll adjust it to 30. Well, I guess, you know what, I guess I could put it on 37,000 right now before we take off. I guess there's no harm in that. It's nice being able to control the plane and still operate equipment inside of it. Can't believe I played this for so long without using a mouse. Well, why can't I just click and hold it? Why do I have to keep on going and doing this? We are almost ready to hold short so we can get our takeoff clearance, put our lights on, you know, our landing lights, and mosey on over the start line. Excellent. Let's get out of here. Let's just double check our calculations here. 134, 136, 150. Flex is now 57 though. So let's put that down to 57, and I believe that's the only change. All right, 57, and let's take off our brake fans. And let me just plug in the landing altitude real quick. That's like 50. So, all right, very good. All right, let's go line up and take off. I never did test the configuration. Let me test that real quick. Takeoff configuration on. Very good. All right. So we're starting to move a little bit. All right, let's finish lining up. And let's give it a little bit of juice. Make sure everything is kosher. Let's click profile. Let's click toga. We hit a fucking speed bump. Did you see that? Man. I don't think I have the patience to do this again, man. Jesus Christ. See that thing nosedive? Gotta restart. Ain't that about a bitch? Damn, yeah, they hit some sort of speed bump. Fuck, man, I don't, what the, like, how long have I been streaming already? I've been already at this for, I don't know, 46 minutes, man, Jesus. Gotta do it all over again. Makes me mad when stuff happens that's not my fault. All right, let's turn the glare shield on again. I'm gonna set this up real quick. Real quick. Let's click on that. Let's click in it. We got KBNA. KRSW. Gotta do all this again because of some stupid pothole, some hole in the ground that Microsoft decided to put in the middle of the runway. That shit is crazy, man. I've only had that a couple of times in the past. God, it makes me so angry, man. Got to redo all this stuff over again. All right, 261, 29. All right, let's get the APU on. If you guys want like a very detailed with me speaking everything to do, watch the first 40 minutes of this video after it's all said and done. I did take my time with a lot of the, controls and equipment and all that, but we just hit a huge pothole on the way right before, we were right at our V speed to take off. And I was just pulling up on the lever to go back, and the plane went straight down. Where's my why does it only say live 21 minutes? What's going on with that's very weird. I don't see anything on the screens here. Wonder if there's a problem. It says streaming. How come I can't see anything on this screen here? Can you guys hear me and see me? Like, because I don't see anything on the software I use to monitor the stream. I don't see anything on there. It's just a blank screen. I can see myself moving here. Yeah, I don't see anything on that screen. It says we've only been live for like 20-some minutes. Yeah, it's still working. Let me do a little circle and see if that switches there. Oh yeah, okay, I got you. All right. Yeah, I don't know, man. I use this software called Restream, and yeah, I don't know why it's showing a black screen, and only showing me on 20 minutes, but whatever. All right, so it's working. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thanks for letting me know. All right, let's go back to flight plan. We do have to put in our takeoff, so let's put in the takeoff again. Yeah, it's what it says on OBS. It says 44 minutes. On Restream, it says 24 minutes. I don't know. Maybe there's a glitch with their system tonight, but it's working. So, all right, we are doing tip in 3 with Braxton. Let's insert that. Let's come down here to Fort Myers. Let's put in our arrival, RNAV6, and tiny, and player, and insert. Okay, so we got to get rid of this vector. We got to get rid of this LenP. And this right here. All right, there we go. Very good. Let's get our clearance. We got to turn on some lights here. And Giga Chad, we got to turn your stuff up a little bit, and there we go. All right, very good. All right, let's contact the ATC and get our clearance again. Ignore the weather. And give us 2C again, baby.
Ground NKS 373 request taxi for departing straight out with Sierra.
NKS 373 taxi to and hold short of runway 2 center using taxiway Charlie Cross runway 31 Delta Foxtrot Hotel. Contact tower on 118.6 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 2 center via taxiway Charlie Cross runway 31 Delta Foxtrot Hotel NKS 373.
Sweet. Good luck with your pushback. I'm going to be pushing back here momentarily myself. I just have to put in all the weights again, and then I'm going to back up. All right, so I remember we had 197 people. All right, 197. Cargo's 4.9. Our fuel was 12. I remember that. All right, let's apply that. And all right, so let's come here and plug in our, let's say wet. Heading is 18. And we have 112.8 for our weight. Anti-ice on and calculate. All right, let's come here and go to init again. That's all set. Let's go to next page. We got 12 for our fuel block. Our zero fuel weight is 100.8. And our zero fuel center of gravity is 26.8. All right, let's go to takeoff. And our V speeds, all right, we got 0.7 up this time. All right, our V speed is 134, 136. Let's click wet and refresh. Oh, okay, so it's putting dry automatically. Okay, so 134, 136. And we got 150 and 59. So let's put this on 165. Because I like to do 15 knots over. Let's put you on 37,000. Boy, take your time in getting there, guys. All right, 18 is our heading for takeoff. And we got 59 down here. All right, that's all done. This is all set. Let's push back. And then we'll get on out of here. So let's come over here to this plug. And let's get rid of this GPU. Let's click the back button. Let's release our parking brake. I don't need to check our route because I already checked it the first time around, nothing changed. Alright, let's see your beacon, nav light. Alright, we're starting to back up. Let's go over this side. Let's go ahead and crank over an engine. Alright, we can stop. Let's put our parking brake back on. This was 0.7 up this time. So that's pretty close there, I would say. Let's put you on flight plan, baby. We'll put you on takeoff. Alright, let's put on the net. Oh shit! Forgot to put our fuel on. Shit. Hey! We don't need to add fuel for our engines on this plane, man. No way. I'm glad that one little, that one fuel line I turned on, I'm glad that worked. Alright, fuel on there. Let's put on our traffic avoidance system, and let's go ahead and put our weather on here. Very good. Let's adjust the brightness of that weather. Let's adjust our METAR. What is the METAR in 3027 right now? Alright, let's put the auto brake on max. Let's set the brake fan on. And let's set our landing elevation up one notch because it is close to 30 feet. Let's click constraints here on you, and let's turn the PFD down just a little bit. That is really bright, Jesus Christ. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's double check this METAR one last time. Make sure I'm right. Yeah, 29. You got 1025. Yeah, that's what I got. Okay. Alright, let's go, baby. Oh, we got to turn on the rest of our lights. Alright, let's put the engine on continuous flight. Let's put on strobe light. Beacon light was already on. Nav, wing, and taxi light. And we can turn off the APU, so let's turn off the bleed. And let's turn off the ATU. Let's put on our anti-ice equipment. And let's go taxi. Let's release the parking brake. Give a little bit of juice, and hopefully we don't crash into a imaginary pothole. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if this crashes again on takeoff, I think that's it for me tonight, man. Because like, I don't have the patience to sit through another one of these. Setting the airplane up, man, for real. I mean, maybe I'll do a bush trip instead, but you know, just to do something tonight. But man, it's very rare that I hit one of these potholes. It's only happened a couple of times. I know, bitch. Jesus Christ. I'm just trying to keep these engines from racing too much. But, I mean, this thing is like wobbling and doing all kinds of stuff that's making me really nervous. I think I'm just gonna, when I get up to the line again, I'm just gonna gun it, and I'm just gonna start pulling back on my stick as quick as I can. Cause man, oh man, like, I am nervous as hell. Cause this thing's already diving and dipping. It's already doing some of the D's of dodgeball right now. It's dipping, it's dodging, it's diving, it's dodging. Alright, we can click nav, click profile. What time in the morning is it right now? Alright, so we're taking off pretty close to the time that it took off in real life. We're about 20 minutes early, I guess. No big deal. Alright, seems like we got things kind of under control right now. There's our runway there. Let's make sure our takeoff configuration is good. Yep, we're good. You better stop bouncing around, man. Better stop that shit, I'm telling you. I'm about to cancel you. I'm about to get online later and write some bad Twitter shit about you. Cancel you, iniBuilds. Don't want to do that. Just kidding. I'm not that kind of person. I wouldn't get online. I mean, I did bash Flight FX, but I had just reason. I had a good reason to bash them. And they fucking scamming people into buying their airplane. I'm still mad that I can't really fly that airplane where I want to. I'm like forced to fly it in the like remote sections of the world where like nobody lives and there's no scenery and golly, we're still like a mile away. Jesus Christ. I can't go too fast because I don't want like the plane to hit one of those imaginary potholes again, but I don't want to go too slow either. Why do you do this to me, Demi? Your own mother. You couldn't visit your own mother, Demi. Alright. I see it. I see the promised land. Make this turn, we'll turn our brake fans off, put our landing lights on, our takeoff light on, and then go toga mode and do our best to get up in the air as quickly as possible so we don't hit any of these imaginary potholes that we hit first time around. Sweet.
For takeoff runway 2 center NKS 373.
Yeah, just I need to get up to the takeoff speed. I was right there last time. Sometimes when I do like immediate, if you're talking about immediate departure, like where you start at the runway, I don't know if I can input everything I need to. I don't know what immediate departure or static means, to be honest with you, bud. I've never heard of those. If it's something new I'm not aware of, that's alright. I've never heard of it. Alright, let's put the engines up a bit. And let's click toga mode. And let's pray that there's no potholes this time. I'm gonna start pulling back right now. I'm pulling back as hard as I can on my thumbstick right now. Alright, there we go. Fuck you, pothole! I got you, bitch. Alright, let's put a landing gear up. Let's wait till we get over 1,500 feet and then we'll engage the autopilot. Autopilot! Alright, let's go autopilot. Let's lock our landing gear. Put ourselves in climb mode. Oh yeah, that's pretty much what I did. I mean, I lined up, moved the throttles up and hit toga. That's pretty much what I did.
Nashville Tower NKS 373 frequency change. Nashville approach NKS 373 is type 2 miles east of Nashville, 3,300 feet.
All right, sun's coming up. Let's put one set of flaps up so we just are in our slats mode. And let's go ahead and Alright, we can put the rest of our flaps up. Very good. Yeah, I just stopped right on the corner of the runway so I could put on some lights and shit, and then I moved into the runway, made sure I was lined up, and then gave it throttle, and then hit the toga button. So I think I did take off pretty much as quick as I could, at least that time around. But nah, this plane just kept on like dipping. So I just pulled back on the throttle for the time I started the runway. I just was pulling back the whole time. It tried to get me. I saw that plane start dipping. I'm not sure what the problem with Restream tonight is. I don't know why it's giving me black screens here. I know it's showing up on YouTube because I have it up on YouTube, and I don't know why it. It's weird. Must be a glitch in the matrix. Ta-da! And the Lord said, let there be sunlight. Oh, look, got a little bit of snow on there, or ice or whatever on the front of the nose there. Unless that's just discolored all the time. Pretty cool. Alright, let me check the METAR for this part of the world. Let's go to weather. What happened, Elmer? Something bad happened? Oh, man, I hate when that happens, man. That happens to me a lot, man. It's so frustrating when that stuff happens, man. I feel for you, man. That's happened to me plenty of times. It sucks. That's for sure. Alright, bro. I'll catch you again. Have a good night. Have a good day in school tomorrow. I'll get up with you next time. Why is this not bringing up any information? Oh, you're a METAR. You're welcome. Why aren't you bringing up any info, man? Why is this map being so ghetto tonight? I guess the METAR doesn't really much matter since we're getting ready to switch over to standard anyways. But on Navigraph, it should switch over. Like, there's a weather section, and you can tap on the screen, and it's supposed to give you like the different, like the METAR readings for all the points that you're clicking on. All right, let's switch to standard. Oh yeah, they got a lot of snow. Oh my, that's a big snowstorm over Nashville right now. Dang it. I'm looking at their radar map. And we got pretty good weather. We should be able to visually land this plane with no problem today. I'm looking at the air segment chart for turbulence and visual and visual flight rules, ice, obstacles, instrument flight rules. I'm looking at the chart there. We should be okay. even though we're not flying at the same time they flew, we're still flying in live conditions. So yeah, category, coverage, wind, dew point, visibility. Yeah, we're still in icing range. That is crazy. That might be one of the longest times I've ever had icing on. Usually I turn that off, you know, pretty quickly. This time around, man, I've had to leave that thing on like the whole time. Alright, last time I flew this plane, this wind speed was going from like 25 to 45, like a rattler, like back and forth. You know, I don't mind that it says 90 something. I mean, that's probably accurate based on what we plugged into the FMC. I just don't want it going all crazy like it did before, because that made the plane very difficult. It was like going up and down, and it was crazy. Go Spirit Airlines, baby. Over the Bear Fair, baby. Yes, sir. Getting there. Braxton's our transition point. So after that, we are out of our standard instrument departure, and we'll be on our actual route. We're in climb mode. It's all good. We got everything looking good. Guess we can turn our seatbelt signs off. Hey, we never turned them on. All right, smoke them if you got them. Yeah, once we get past Braxton, that should get rid of a lot of the, like, I don't really see a lot of cloud cover at that point. Yeah. Shouldn't be too much in the way of like big clouds once we get past. Oh, here's cloud cover here. Actually from Braxton to lay-in, that's going to be our most cloud cover. So we're getting ready to go into the section with the most cloud cover right now. Once we get past lay-in, the waypoint after Braxton, that's when the cloud cover eases up a bit, and we start getting broken clouds, and then it should be pretty clear weather once we get past lay-in it'll start easing up. By the time we get into Georgia, we should be over clear skies for the rest of the flight at that point. Oh man, I hope we are not falling out of autopilot. I'm ready. That happened a few times the other night, where we just kept on drifting, and next thing I know, we're almost upside down. Good night. Come on, baby, you can turn back. Alright, we can turn the anti-ice off now. Alright, I think we're okay. It's trying, but it's got a lot of wind pushing up against this airplane, man. We had 126 knots, so that's kind of what I plugged in. Look at this. Look, we gotta go like almost 20 degrees more than our route to try to stay on our route because of how much wind is being pushed against us. Wind coming in on the right side of the airplane is like pushing the airplane out towards the ocean, so we have to turn into the wind more to offset it. Maybe the wind will ease up a bit once we get past the storm here. You know, all this cloud cover and everything. We got about 70 some miles to lay in, so hopefully we'll get there quickly. We'll just about level it off. Now let me see where we go to 38,000 feet at, actually. Let's see. We go to 38,000 feet at player. Oh, we got a while for that. Snappy, Nikki, and then at player we go to 38,000 feet. So that is Nikki and then player. Alright, is what it is. I'm just gonna stay at 37,000 feet. I ain't fucking around with all that. They can get bad. It's all good. Man, it is thick clouds, man. I'll pick them clouds up, boy. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. They're like, it's better than y'all. It's better than yours. I can treat you, but I got to charm. Yeah, bitch. Let me try this other battery. I had to cut part of my battery today. Where everybody goes worrying, I'm okay. The battery is okay. I'll show you what I did. I didn't mess anything up, but the cover was messing shit up. So hang on, let me oh yeah. Oh yeah. So on this here battery, we can kind of see this little, so I have it wrapped, right? I had the vape shop wrap it, but the way they wrapped it on the bottom here, there was too much of the wrapping. So the connector couldn't touch the back of this negative side of the battery. So when I screwed it in, it wasn't making contact. So I just took my X-Acto knife and just cut the shit off, and you know, there's no harm to the battery, no marks on the battery. What are you talking about, man? Battery's fine, there's no marks on the battery. So let's put this back in. We gotta put that black piece in first and put in the battery. let's put this here screw thing back in the bottom of here. This cheap old vape that I got is working okay so far. I don't like it as much as the old one, but it is what it is. I broke the old one by accident. It's crazy that it actually did break, how it happened. I mean, like, you know, I've dropped these mods over the years, like off these desks that I sit at, shit like that. I've done that every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? I'm human. Shit happens. But this thing fell in such a way that it landed in the exact wrong, like the only place that I did not want it to land on the ground, it landed on the ground, and it hit in such a way that the bottom part that unscrews to take the battery out, that piece got bent in such a way where, like, I couldn't get it. The vape shop couldn't get it off, man. It was bad. So I had no choice but to buy. They only had one in stock that just worked on one battery. And I like the ones that use one battery because they're a lot smaller. I have smaller hands. It fits in my pocket easier. Like, it's easier to carry. Like, I've had the ones in the past that use two batteries, and them things are huge. Just like carrying around this, it's like using this to vape. It's like, hang on, let me put this in my pocket. Hang on. What juice you got? Oh yeah, look at my juice. Look how big this is there. And then put it back in my pocket, man. That thing is huge. Like that mug. This one's a lot thinner. Alright, we can turn the continuous relight off. Alright, we are cruising pretty good, actually. It's still windy as shit, but once we get past Laven, I would think it would die down. Let's speed up just a little bit and see what happens. Let's see if we start dipping and diving like a 64 Impala. And that's what was happening the other day, man. It looked like our plane was in a Snoop Dogg video. Rolling in my 6-4, with all my homies saying, get inside, gonna let me ride. Way down, I wanna ride. Alright, I'm in 2x speed right now. So far, it's not really dipping and diving like it did the other day. But the other day, you see how it's got that little wiggle to it? There we go. Now it's like a 64 Impala. Look at this bitch going. Look at that thing. Look at that. Look at that, boy. Alright, let me turn the speed down a little bit. Look at that thing waving to us. That must be jelly, because jam don't shake like that. That must be jelly, because jam don't shake like that. I'm okay with 1x for now. Oh, let me turn this down because we're getting ready to make a turn. Let's put this in regular speed. I mean, yeah, because, I mean, once we get past laying, we got, like, a little bit to Gooms. You know what I'm saying? We got, I don't know how long we got. It does not let me click on it. Are you going to let me click on it? Yeah, we got 110. Well, that's 110 miles. But, I mean, I can keep it in 1x. That's okay with me, because then the mileage goes down pretty quickly. Yeah, see the cloud cover breaking up quite a bit. And we getting out of that storm system that's over the Kentucky, Tennessee, West Virginia side. Heading over to me, over here in Maryland. You're supposed to get some bad weather next couple of days, but that's all good. Just went grocery shopping yesterday. I'm all stocked up on stuff. I just need to go out and get a new lottery ticket for tomorrow and some more juice. Some more Diet Mountain Dew juice. Alright, are we past that waypoint yet? No, almost. We almost passed it. Alright, we on Goons now. We can go back to 1x. 1x Engage. Yeah, we're doing the 1X deal right now. We can see the mileage going down. I mean, that's not too bad. I can deal with that. If that'll keep me in autopilot and I can just sit that cruise, I'm okay with that. I'd rather go a little faster, but I'm okay with that. I just think we're gonna have too much jelly on our hands if we, you know what I'm saying? I think we have too much jelly on our hands. It's waving a little bit now. Huh? Okay, well, I don't have a job. Call your grandmother. I don't have a way to pay for it. If you want it, call your grandmother, see if she'll pay for it. Oh, you know, I might. How much? It's like $20, right? Yeah, I don't think it doesn't matter. I don't think I have that. Call your grandmother, see if she'll pay for it. Tired of paying for stuff for that kid, man. He's over 18 now, man. Nigga, you need to go get a job. Tired of paying for that, man. Yeah, I don't think I can cover that right now. Let me see. I haven't had a paycheck in about a month. So much drama in the LBCs. Hard being Snoop D or Double G. Somehow, some way, come up with funky ass every single day. May I kick a little something for the G's and make a few breaks as I please. 2 in the morning and the 40 still jumping because my mama ain't home. Let me see what let me see if I can log into that boy's PS Plus account. See if I might be able to do something for him. I might be able to do something to help that boy out. You need to get a job done, man. You're over 18. Man, when I was his age, man, I couldn't wait to get out of my house. I was already on my way to being a chef. I was playing in like 3 bands. I'm saying I was in college. I wasn't sitting at home all day, sitting in bed, hiding from the world, just playing video games all day, man. I'm sorry, but sometimes I don't get this here younger generation, man. They just want to sit and do nothing. Like I don't get that shit at all. Yep, I do not get it. Oh, I thought that was our waypoint. We got about 36 minutes. We got about 20 some minutes, 20 some nautical miles until we get to our next waypoint. It got us in 1X right now. Sir. Yeah, see, pretty much all the clouds gone. It's going to be smooth cruising for the rest of the trip, I believe. Like, as far as, like, cloud cover and stuff like that. All right, let's go back into regular speed. We should be good. Way down, I want to ride. Where's my son's PlayStation? Oh, here we go. Gavin PlayStation. There we go. Let's copy that. Let's put in my code. Because he doesn't ever use his own phone for anything. Always got to go to my phone, so that works. And let's verify. Man, there's always so many circles in America. I don't know what it is about America, but there's so many fields that are in the exact circles. It's crazy to me. Absolutely crazy to me. So much drama in the LBC. It's hard being Snoop D or Double G. But somehow, someway, coming up with funky ass hits like every single day. May I kick a little something for the G's and take a few breaks as I breeze through 2 in the morning. The phone is still jumping because my mama ain't home. My payment ethics. Bitches in the living room getting it on. They ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. What you gonna do? I got a pocket full of lovers in my home who's do too. So turn off the lights and close the door. But for what? We don't love them hoes. We gonna smoke an ounce to this. G's up, hose down while you motherfuckers bounce to this. Alright, let's add a payment method. Sipping on gin and juice, laid back. Oh, excuse me. Now that I got me some Seagram's gin, everybody got the cups, but they ain't chipped in. This kind of thing happen all the time. You gotta get yours before I gotta get mine. So everything was fine when we listen to the DOG. I got to cultivate the music that be captivating me. Listen to the words that I speak. Mac up on this trick named Sadie. She used to be my homeboy's lady. 80 degrees when I tell that chick, please, cause you get some of these at ease. The dog pound feel the breeze. Yatch. Alright, let's see here. Rolling down the street, smoking in the... Why did something go wrong, man? Sipping on gin and juice. Juice. Why can't I use this card? Alright, let's add a payment method. I got some money on it, I promise. I'm trying to add a PS shit to my son's account. Even though I shouldn't, man. Motherfucker should get a job, but you know. Yeah, I started working when I was 14, man. I was working at a restaurant. I built decks. Took care of a lawn. I was a lawn care guy for a country club when I was growing up, man. I worked. Hey, man, I did all kinds of shit. I liked working. I liked making my own money. I like getting out there and meeting people. Yeah, this new generation where we just hide inside the house. I don't get that shit. Everybody got anxiety. Everybody always, scared. It's crazy, man. This new group of kids, man. Yo, this kid's got his address as I don't know New Jersey. For real? I mean, how are you almost 18 and you don't know your street address? Man. It's scary, man. I'm telling you, man. This new group of kids is scary, man. This new generation. It's already on file. Well, let me edit it then. Come in here and edit. Payment management. Yeah, look at all of these circles in America. Look at this. It's the only country I've ever seen these kind of circles, man. Everywhere else, it's just, I don't get it, man. Alright, let me click on this. Yeah, it's got the right info in there. Alright, so we should be good then. Let me try going back and paying for this. And let's go back. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe that's why it wasn't working. Let's come back over here. Let's copy it again. Yeah, it's correct. All right. That's correct. Let's go back here and try checking out again. Yep, default. Let's plug in the password. And confirm purchase. Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting me do it. Very strange. I got the money on the card, but it's saying something went wrong. It won't let me do it. Very weird. Alright, maybe I can just add money to his wallet. Let me see if I can just do that. Man, just go out and get a job, man. You wouldn't have to rely on me for shit. Shit. Alright, let's add funds. Let's add using this card. Let's add $10. Alright, let's add more. Let's add $5 more. Let's add funds. I don't know why I can add funds, but I can't, like, buy something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense to me. Yes, I know my account is low. That's what happens when you don't have a job, bitch. Actually, let's get him. We'll just do the... Let's go back to subscription management. Let's do 1 month. Let's add that bitch to the cart. accept it. Oh yeah, we gotta go back. Alright, let's go back. Let's get rid of this one. Yeah, we gotta do the tier lower for Gavin. We'll do extra. Add that pig to the cart. There we go. There we go, sir. Now we can check out. Enter password. Yes, sir. Put that password in that mug right there. Alright, that's all done. So, hips up, hose down, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so we're almost at Snappy. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. We're like, we're like so close, man. We're like, dude, we're like looking at Florida right now, you know what I'm saying, bro? We're like over Florida right now. We are actually. We are. Let me look at the world map. Let's look at the world map. Yeah. So Snappy is Heaton Beach. We're right near Perry, Florida. Right past Tallahassee. Tallahassee, Florida. Got visual flight rules in place for Fort Myers today. Let me get a little bit more of my medicine. Yes, sir. Alright, let's see what top of descent be looking like. Yeah, we haven't gotten that far yet. Why are we on this page for approach? Alright, we still got some time. We still got some time. Alright, the wind died down a bit now that we're out of that storm. That's kind of what I thought was going to happen. We're about 88 knots right now. Fuel's doing okay. We got about five left. But we got total fuel. How did the fuel go up? You know what I mean? Like, if I put in 12, what the? What the hell, man? If I put in 12, why are we at 15 right now? Why are we at 15,000 kilograms when I put in 12,000 kilograms? Like, how's that work? Like, does the fuel expand when we get up higher in the atmosphere? Is that what happens to fuel? Is that what happens to fuel Microsoft Simulator? Is that what you're trying to tell us? Is that what you're trying to tell us? That, hey, go up a few thousand feet and your fuel will expand. Yay! Oh, man. Hey, we can save fuel by driving our cars at 35,000 feet in the air. Yay! It's crazy. I guess that's what that means. I mean, it's a 15, then it has KGX 1000. Usually that means kilograms times 1,000. So I don't know. Maybe we got more fuel than I thought we did. I could have sworn I typed in 12. Maybe it really did expand. All right, there's our top of descent. Yeah, there's no sense of going up to 38,000 feet just to go right back down again. I don't see the point in that. Oh, you know, not unless we have to for that highway that we'll be on, though. Maybe that's why. Let me see if we're on a new airway. If we're on a new airway, that makes sense then. To go up to 38,000 feet. Yeah, I don't see a new airway. Q81. And then we start. Yeah, I don't see that it's a new airway. All right, we'll just stay at 37,000. Hello, west coast of Florida. Let's go a little faster. Just a little faster. I'm ready to land already, man. I'm ready to eat some dinner and okay, get in bed and watch some It's a Gundam, some Almighty Tevin or something like that, man. I'm ready to chill. I'm ready just to sit back, eat my dinner, and just watch some detractor videos. Some DSP detractors. That's always fun to watch. It helps me get my mind off of how broke I am. So, how broke I am. So at Azure, yeah, we got a little bit of time, and we actually go until is that Palm Springs, St. Petersburg. Yeah, we're gonna start our deceleration around Clearwater / St. Petersburg, somewhere in that area. That's coming up at this is like the Clearwater St. Petersburg area right here is Auger. And what are we going down to though? Frisbee. Yeah, I can't interact with that. So that's 22.6. All right. All right, let's plug in our descent forecast. So let's update this METAR. So we have 7 knots from 50 degrees. So let's come in here. Let's go to descent forecast, and we have 7 knots at 50 degrees. So 50 times 7. There we go. Let's see, we have KRSW. Yeah, KRSW. been a pretty good flight so far, man. Pretty good. I know I was doing some shit in the middle there, but I wanted to get him situated. I mean, in his fairness, I mean, like he's not on the level like of a regular 18-year-old. He's quite a bit younger in his mind than that, so he doesn't really operate like a traditional 18-year-old would. So I mean, that's quite a bit frustrating to deal with at times, to be honest. But you know, it is what it is. Still love the kid, but it's very difficult to deal with at times. Alright, we should be getting our top of descent. Should be right after this auger. There's a good chance I'm gonna start. Well, you know, I guess I'll leave it. We'll try it. We'll try it based on the nav system tonight. I'm not gonna go early like I did this morning. We'll give it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, there's our top of descent. So what are we first going down to? 23.6. So let's go altitude hold. We probably should have clicked that in a long time ago, but it is what it is. All right, let's go down to 23.6. And 23.6. That doesn't have our course there, but I do have it on my chart. Yeah, I got it on my chart. That's 162. Now let's change our heading to 162. We do need to put our decision height in as well. No, not flight path angle. It's 303 for the RNAV landing. Okay. Yeah. Here's our top of descent. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do it. You can do it. You can do the top of descent. See? See, it's right there. It's right near auger. Like, for real. For real, you can do it. You super silly goose. Stop it, you're so silly. You play too much. You're super silly, okay, for real. We should be switching over from Jacksonville to Miami ATC also when we get close to Clearwater here for our next waypoint. At least that's what this chart's showing here, is we're switching over to Miami. I wonder if the ATC is going to pick that up and say anything about it. We got about 25 miles to descent. Oh my god, you're so stupid, okay? Seriously. Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. Looks like one of those black girl butts from those rap videos. So gross. Like big butts, and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. Girl walks in with an itty bitty waistline around thing in your face, you get sprung with a pull out tongue because you noticed that butt was stuck. Damn, she wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh baby, I want to get with ya and take your picture. She making me so horny. Rumpel smooth skins. You say you want to get in my bins? Well, use me. Use me. Alright, let's click on profile again. You ain't that average groupie. I like them round and big. And when I'm on that jet, I just can't help myself. I'm acting like an animal. Here's my scandal. Alright, so we descending. I want to get you home. And double up. I don't want no silicone. Silicone parts are made for toys. Alright, let's put this on below, since we're descending. That'll pick up the traffic below us. We're quite a bit high. That's because we descended a little too early. But it's okay. We can just, you know, even out our descent when we get down a little bit farther. It's okay. Yeah, we're almost 1,000 feet lower than we should be. But I like that we're at 0.3 is required. That's very good. Good job, system. So yeah, we'll just continue descending and monitoring. Here's Clearwater and St. Petersburg. We're in the pipe. Bye, bye, bye. It's a good thing our fuel expanded on the way here to give us more fuel. It's good that it expanded from 12 to whatever number it went up to. That must have been ice or something on the nose, because that nose is not white anymore. I wonder if that was snow on the nose of the airplane, because it's definitely not there anymore. Look, it's Florida, guys. See? See? There's the marina, the people's boats, with a bunch of water. It'd probably be so pretty living down here, actually. In all seriousness, like this Clearwater, St. Petersburg area is a gorgeous area of Florida. I mean, there's so many parts of Florida that are just gorgeous. As long as you can deal with like really big, like flying insects and crocodiles, and you know, it's okay though. Or alligators, actually, not crocodiles. Yeah, they do got some big old insects in Florida, you know, big old flying bugs. They are not scared of humans either. They just come at you and they're like, what? What? I know you're scared of me. Go ahead, start running. I'll give you a head start before I chase you. When you hear psss, real close, duck. Alright, we're looking good. We're, you know, descending at a pretty good rate, I guess. I guess we are. Like, alright, let's go to 17.7, I guess. I guess there's really no reason to go anywhere. We're not anywhere close to where we should be. We're trying, see, the plane's trying to get us back in line with this vertical deviation, and then we'll probably start dropping again really quickly. Hey, well, that's what I just said. That wasn't. Yeah, look at that. That's what I said. All right, so we got to go to 17.7 is next. So let's plug in 17.7. Just don't speed too much, buddy. I don't want to have to ride the brakes on the way down. So just do your thing, but be careful. May the Schwartz be with you. Oh no, Lone Star Schwartz is bigger than mine. Evil always wins, because good is dumb. You guys ever seen that movie Spaceballs that came out like in the, I think it was like the late 80s. Late 80s, early 90s, man, that movie is pretty fun. It's a knockoff of Star Wars. I think I'm looking back on I'm thinking about certain parts of that movie. I definitely think that movie would be canceled in today's society. Like I think if somebody saw the trailer to that movie with the certain tropes that are in this movie for races and religions and things like that, it would definitely somebody would be crying about it immediately. Instead of laughing and just accepting it as a joke because it's supposed to be like a joke, it's a funny movie, somebody would get their feelings hurt and start making a big deal about it like they always do. Soft ass bitches. You cry into your big ass pillow and put your Twitter muscles away. Like, it's just a joke. The world's not going to end because, you know, somebody made a joke. Crazy. Alright, there's Sarasota. There's Sarasota. So it must be getting ready to pass Frisbee. Hey, look at that. Like I said, Frisbee. Alright. We gotta go to 14 thick and then 12. So let's just go down to 12, I guess. You're right. Uh-oh. Looks like we might have some weather. Really? Because that's not showing up on... Oh, actually, I don't have weather pulled up anymore. No, there's no weather showing. Oh, yeah, there certainly is, actually. Yep. Boy, right over top of the airport and right in front of it. Of course. Of course there is. Oh, it's getting real cloudy. Yeah, well, oh yeah, look at the yellow. Yeah. Like the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah. Well, this screen works really well. That screen works so good, let me tell you. It works so good that, like, you don't even need to use it. That's how good that screen works. Like, there's no reason to look at it. You just need to look at this one instead. This one back here works so good that you just need to look at this one instead. That's how good that one works. Let's come here and look at our live conditions. So we're down to 93.8. That's good. How did our payload drop to 0? That's weird. So now it's just 0 fuel weight plus fuel. Like all the passengers are now gone. I must be getting tired if I'm finding all this shit to be kind of funny. But I do find it kind of funny though, like, you know, our weight now is just 0 fuel plus the fuel. Like, we don't need to worry. There's no more passengers involved. There's no more payload. It's 0. I mean, what the hell? Yeah, there's our landing actually right there. We're getting pretty close. 40-some miles away. 40-some miles away. Let's see what the METAR is in Fort Myers right now. 30.10. We're gonna have to switch you over soon. And let's go down to 10. Let's go down to 10,000 feet. Let's get ready to switch you over to 30.10. I know we did it a little early, but I mean, like, really, what's the big deal? Like, if we do it at 18.5 or 18,000 or 17.5, what's the big deal, right? It's only a few hundred feet. And then after the 10,000, we're going to 33. Yay! All right, let's put it 3,300. Just moving your pizza to Daddy Green's Pizza. Kiss by Congress, Leroy. Probably going to wind up doing this ILS landing now, so let me pull that chart up. Good thing I already programmed in the frequency and the course. Yeah, we got to be down about 3,000 feet for that. And then 1,500 is supposed to be, quote-unquote, the capture point. We usually capture quite a bit quicker than that, but according to this chart, it's at 1,500 feet. A little mountain in the sky. Turn around. Look at the sea. Dude, I can almost touch it, dude. Look. Bet you if I jump out, I can land on it. Alright. So fuel is okay. Let's zoom in a little bit. We're going to change you over to arc. Actually, we'll change him to Rose. Actually, I don't need to change him over to that just yet. I guess we can leave him on arc. And we'll leave him on plan for now. Fuck him. Kick it, Chad. He's not really helping us anyways. Alright, I should be decreasing in speed here. Yeah, right here. I think this dot right here is probably a deceleration point. Alright, we can turn the anti-ice off. Gotta start getting a little serious now because we're getting kind of close. Alright, we don't need to be at 3,300 feet that quickly. Let me look at, yeah, Tyne is 11,000, yeah, that's fine. Pastor, yeah, I would say Lenpe. Let's put this at 5,000. And let's actually change this to, what are we doing now? About 1,000. Let's take this out of profile mode. Just at 1,000. And put you down to 220. Yeah, I'm fine with that, being at 5,000 feet there, because... Oh, I don't see these waypoints. Hang on a second. Yeah, there's Salvo. Yeah, we need to be at 1,500 by Salvo. So, actually, let's go ahead and put this down to 3,000 feet. And we're actually just... You know what we're going to do? We're going to go into heading mode, and we're going to bypass this here. Let's go into heading mode and put ourselves in ILS mode and put ourselves in this mode here. Let's get down to 3,000 feet. Let's put on our landing lights. Alright, glide scope just showed up. Go ahead and put some flaps in the equation. Let's put the speed brakes on. I mean the auto brakes. Let's set up our approach mode today. Less drag. Alright, I'll do that. So let's raise our flaps. Alright, let's go to init. Oh, I'm sorry, let's go to takeoff. And we got 303. And VAP is 1, so 136 with flaps full. Let's put in 5 for the wind correction. We got 130. Alright, the glide scope is coming down. Now we just need to wait for... It looks like we're starting to line up actually. I'm going to click land, and as soon as I start seeing that needle move, this magenta, as soon as I start seeing this magenta needle move closer to the center, I'm going to start turning us to that heading of 58. We can actually turn this up a little bit so we can slow down a bit. We got to be lining up sometime soon. Come on. Jesus, come on, man. Let's go already. Well, localizer captured automatically. Alright, let's put on autopilot 2 as well and make this a category 3 landing. Hopefully this localizer stays captured. I don't think it will. I think we're going to flip over to heading mode here pretty soon. Or roll or something like that. Like, I think it's going to lose its... I might be wrong. But usually when it captures it and makes this big of a turn, it loses the localizer part, but could be wrong. Alright, how far out are we? Oh yeah, we need to slow down. Glide scope should be captured any moment now. There's the glide scope. Yeah, this was a pretty good flight, man. I kind of had fun doing this. What time is it? It's gotta be late, I don't think. What time is it? It's only 10 o'clock. It ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. Looks like a park with a pavilion. Could be. Could be a park. A lot of empty space around here. I like it. A lot of room for crocodiles. Or alligators. Whatever lives over here. Alright, that's 3 Oaks. A lot of wood. Big old dirt road. Smoke your weed at. Old dirt circle off the highway. That's interesting. Oh, never mind. That's concrete. That's asphalt. I thought it was dirt. Just looks dirty. That's the old dusty trail, as they call it. The old dusty trail. Yes, sir. Now this plane will do a Category 3 landing because we got Autopilot 1 and 2 on, so that's what we're going to do. There we go. There we go, my friends. We good? We landed. It's all good. So that's about it for this episode of the Airplane Show. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it once we got past that beginning part where the plane, decided to where the plane decided just to give up, pretty much. Anyways, thank you for tuning in tonight. I appreciate it. I will see you again, my friends, on the next episode of the Airplane Show. More than likely, it'll be at some point tomorrow. I don't know exactly when yet, but it'll probably be at some point tomorrow, and we will see you then. Please subscribe. Please click the like button, and